What's up everybody? Today I will be providing a quick rundown about the Italian gang from southern Italy known as the NDRANGHETA, and its ties to Freemasonry. Without further ado, let's get started. La Santa is a secret society within the NDRANGHETA, a criminal organization in Calabria. The name probably derives from the shortening of Mamma Santissima. In mafia slang, the expression is used to refer to mafia chiefs. Mamma Santissima literally means Most Holy Mother and refers to the Virgin Mary, who is regarded as the protector of the NDRANGHETA. The Sena was an innovation in the traditional stratification of the NDRANGHETA, introduced in the early 1970s to maximize the power and invisibility of the most important bosses. Security concerns led to the creation of a secret society within the secret society. Membership in the Sena is only known to other members. Contrary to the NDRANGHETA code, it allowed bosses to establish close connections with state representatives, even to the extent that some were affiliated with the Sena. These connections were often established through Freemasonry, which the Santisti, breaking another rule of the traditional code, were allowed to join. A primary and more basic example of this would be the terrorist group Hamas. As analysis published at Focus on Western Islamism explored numerous organizations. The publication describes as Hamas aligned, and that it identifies as receiving some $260 million in public donations. In North America, prominent Islamic societies include the Islamic Society of North America, ISNA Canada, and the Islamic Circle of North America, which serve as umbrella organizations. Through these particular channels, they are able to fund these organizations indirectly without direct association with said terrorist organizations from the East. The report's author, Sam Westrop, wrote, "Radical movements have long used charitable programs and promises of social welfare to build a base of support and help with recruitment. Crucially, as the U.S. government realizes, charities do not have to fund Hamas's terrorist operations directly to benefit the terrorist organization financially or ideologically. When it comes to NDRANGHETA, the rank of Santista was established at the end of the 1960s by Girolamo Piermali, leader of the Piermali family in Gioia, and by the chiefs of several other families. They were eager to modify the traditional rules of the NDRANGHETA in order to enter the public works market and start illegal activities such as drug trafficking, which were prohibited by the NDRANGHETA's traditional code but promised to be very profitable. According to Gaetano Costa, it was Mamma Piermali who, given the enormous interests which existed in the Reggio Calabria area, the railroad stump, the steelwork center, and the port in Gioia, etc., entrusted himself with the rank of Santista, in order to assert his higher authority and hence directly control the public works. He said that this rank had been given him directly in Tirano, where there was a very important NDRANGHETA. It was precisely on account of these innovations that the new institution was opposed by the more traditionalist bosses, such as Antonio Macra from the Ionic town of Siderno, the NDRANGHETA's charismatic leader of the 1960s, and Domenico Trapato, who was the dominant figure of the Reggio Calabria clans. Only at the end of the so-called First NDRANGHETA War, which took place in 1974 to 1976 and led to their deaths and the consequent rise of the De Stefano brothers as the new leaders of the Reggio Calabria NDRANGHETA, was the new institution fully recognized. The Sena was originally set up as an exclusive body restricted to 33 people. Only when a Santista died another member was allowed to enter it. As the years went by, an inflation took place in assigning the status of Santista. Around 1978, a new higher rank was established, the Vangelo. Later this was followed by the institution of the position of Trequartino or Quintino. Finally, the current highest rank of Associationer was established, reserved for the supreme bosses of the NDRANGHETA.